My name is Krecik. I'm a little more from Poland who tends to like games and art, but that's another topic, not for today. I mostly upload on TikTok and stream on Twitch, but the time has come. It's time for YouTube now. Playing games and getting 100% completion in some of them, this is the important part, is kind of my thing, so I wanted to start sharing this. So get cozy, remember to drink water and watch me 100% Duck Detective The Secret Salami. That was cool, wasn't it? Oh, wait, but a quick note is still needed, because since this is my first real video, don't start on the Tarkov clips. It has its flaws. The audio's glitched at the beginning, like my camera bugged, and don't even start on the editing. I was pretty nervous too, but I'll get there, trust me. Now, to the gameplay. Come on. Ta gra jest tylko po niemiecku albo angielsku. After opening up the game and setting some stuff up, I chose the detective mode to get the full private doc investigator experience. You're like a true detective. I found out that our life as a duck detective wasn't going great. We were divorced, not able to pay rent, and couldn't remember where our money went.
Life wasn't easy.
Okay. Our first task was to retrace our last steps using deductions. They were gonna help us. I quickly learned how to use those and was on to figuring our first mystery. Okay, let's look around. I really liked the fact that we were a cardboard cutout, but my smile was quickly wiped off my face when I found out the first clue. The next clue was our police badge, which we contemplated on selling, which wouldn't be a great idea.
Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online.
I don't think selling your badge is a good idea. We found out we're addicted to bread, and that the voice actor really put in effort with this one.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night.
Oh. I looked at some more clues, and after investigating all of them, I was ready to make my first deduction. But before I looked through our journal and found our last money, I was wondering what this SH currency is, but for now it will still remain a mystery. Now, to the deduction. I quickly figured it out and secured the early bird achievement for solving my first deduction. 1 done, 6 more left to go. I started thinking how the toast helps me to forget, but got interrupted by a sudden phone call. I ran straight for it, hoping that it was my ex-wife calling.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me!
Turns out it was a client interested in our services. We agreed to discuss the matter in person, and I was on my way to the crime scene. I arrived at Bearbus, some rundown call center, as the duck said. I learned that I also spent almost all my remaining money on the bus fare. That's unfortunate.
And here I was.
I looked around the place and found someone screaming in front of the building.
I'm staying here until I get my money back! Bearbus? Huh, more like scam bus!
And after talking to them, I found out that the currency I was curious about was Schmarks. That's another mystery solved. Okay, so now we know what the currency is. It's Schmarks. I then went into the building, introduced myself, but the receptionist wouldn't let me in.
You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
So I chose to use our new function and inspect her. We found out she was sad, a K-pop fan, and that her last name was Windheimer. After that, I snooped through the room. I inspected the suggestions box and found out some helpful information. But more importantly, I found out that Sophie's birthday is coming up. It's Sophie's birthday. Next Thursday? Just saying. Okay. I also found out that we can assign names to our suspects, so I quickly opened my journal and set on a goal to figure out the receptionist's name. I stumbled upon this locked door. I wondered where it led to. Eventually, I noticed a giraffe calendar on the wall, read from it that it is Thursday the 7th, and remembered the note saying that Sophie's birthday is on Thursday.
and I was ready to figure this all out. I got her name right and went up to her in hopes that my deduction skills would impress her.
It's Sophie Windheimer, and she's a giraffe.
They didn't. She thought I was creepy. Accepting my defeat, I look at my journal and remembered the puzzle that we had been collecting clues for and had completely forgotten about.
Oh, here, I forgot about it, okay.
After quickly solving that, I went up to Sophie again to wish her a happy birthday. I also had some reflections about how creepy we must seem.
Imagine this guy coming up to you, like, this is the third time now. And every time he talks about something else, in hopes that it works, and you just let him go. It just kind of gets creepier from the next time to another.
Sophie was surprised we knew that it was her birthday and gave us our first item, the office keycard, which I swiftly used to get inside the main office.
Stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams.
Must smell wonderful.
When I walked in, I was instantly met with a screaming cat and a big bear who I presumed was the boss of the place. He asked me if I had a problem.
Do you have a problem?
I think everybody has problems.
If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
Not that kind of problem, though.
I also learned what our name was. It's
Eugene McQuacklin. No wonder we got divorced.
After talking to the boss, we set our goal to be gathering info about the workers here. We also found a note in our pockets. And after getting a little bit lost in our journal and walking a few bins over, I inspected our first subject of this room, a dedicated insomniac cat with bad habits. After overhearing her work call and trying to interrogate her, I decided it's best to let her be.
I'm going to leave her alone.
Leaving with some words added to our clues and some trombone dilemmas.
No, I'm sorry, you can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
I then spun a chair, investigated a computer, found some questionable alien mentions. Me in sexy aliens? But unfortunately, I was unable to crack the computer's password. Then I investigated the bulletin board, which gave me many employee names.
Okay. Rufus Sedaris.
Also, my camera glitched. Not the first technical issue of the video.
Oh, I guess that the Rufus is the employee of the month.
While investigating some more, I finally discovered my camera bug and fixed it, and adjusted my camera so it didn't take up the whole screen.
I just realized. Okay, it works again. No, I'm just gonna leave it like it was, just a little bit smaller.
We're back on track to solving this mystery.
It's holidays.
I finished inspecting another board, which landed me the Fits the Bill achievement.
Fits the bill, complete 5 inspections. Great.
After that, I investigated a bag full of salami and made a really insightful comment.
That's a lot of salami.
Maybe someone likes salami.
While I was investigating some more, I met a friendly-looking gator who probably drinks too much coffee.
Look at how many coffee mugs he has. Oh. Okay.
Then I was on to talking to the big boss, whacking another bin on my way there.
We've seen.
This office was quite dim and mysterious, like secrets were lingering in the air inside. I looked around the room, found some papers and a big fancy family portrait.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
I'm just looking.
Sorry.
Secret compartment.
Which I had some suspicions about.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
If you're hiding something behind it.
Yeah.
Some investigations, a small conversation, and one more whacked over bin later. I was ready to let my duck feet take me to yet another room. At least I thought I was, until I was stopped at the door with a good question.
Did I remember to write down their professions in my deductions?
No. I haven't written anything down.
After getting this out of my way, with no struggle, none at all.
Urns.
even managing to sign a book in the midst of it all.
Can you sign it? Woo!
I didn't learn everything? My god, what am I missing? So, Manfred, Branchman, Laura, so ready, operating close. I was done with this riddle and was ready to get on with the next. The game tried to introduce a tip system, but I was sure I would need it, judging by my earlier experience of not having any troubles at all. I won't be using that because we will figure things out. Finally, the crime scene was to be investigated. As soon as we entered the kitchen, the waft of cheap white toast hit us right in the nostrils. We had to stay focused. We met 2 new workers, seemingly preparing for something. We found out that one of the workers in the room was a motherly, well-groomed and divorced, like we are, sheep. Her name was not a mystery for long, it was Margaret. The second one, on the other hand, was a practical janitor who's also a Siphon fan. And he was the employee of the month we read about earlier. I then went and talked to both of them, told an exciting story about the previous case.
I almost died that one time. I got myself into trouble with the teething turtles mafia. That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Oh my god.
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Do ducks have kneecaps? After all that talking, I was ready to investigate the crime scene. We looked at the fridge thoroughly, found a note, but that wasn't enough. We had to explore more.
This note is curious.
Listen, okay, I guess we can go outside now. We were off to the outside yard, where we were met by cold air, rain, and the strange sight of a man standing alone. It was Boris, the handsome bus driver, who happens to have bad manners and a strong Russian accent.
You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
We filled in his name in our journal, which gave us the ducks in a row for filling out everybody's names. We then closed up the deduction. Now, with everybody's name, this case should be super easy to crack. We wandered in the yard and found a bag of dirty gym clothes. We asked Boris about it, but his response was suspicious, to say the least.
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared.
Okay,
And others appeared.
okay.
Very suspicious.
Very suspicious. Having learned enough from his response and the sight of the bag in the bus, I decided to go back inside and ask around some more.
Is this your bag?
Despite everybody, literally everybody, hating on Freddy, he had the most telling response out of all.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there.
After that, I was ready to solve the mystery of who hired me, and doing so granted me another achievement. Yay me! Turns out it was Laura. We had a little argument about it, but there was no more time to waste. Except I was kinda lost in the next deduction. But after cracking this, every next deduction would be a piece of cake.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie.
After another one, we imagined our glorious speculation.
He took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage. He must have picked up the wrong bag. This
That's
happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the salami bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the salami bandit decided to frame him.
I got called to the kitchen by Margaret,
It's time for you know what?
where we took part in a surprise party for Sophie.
Surprise!
She was definitely surprised, but after opening the first gift, everything changed. What's going on? Why is she crying?
Salami? What a terrible present.
You silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the salami bandit!
Okay, it's just me. A little reminder, if you're liking this video, don't forget to leave a like, maybe subscribe.
It all then turned into a big game of blaming Freddy. It couldn't be him. After inspecting everything, finding a questionable book in the pile of presents, and interrogating everyone, we went to ask the rest of the workers for clues.
They really think I've done it! Duck Detective, you have to help me! You know it wasn't me, right?
Poor Freddy. While doing all this, we realized we were able to crack the computer from earlier. As well as Laura's PC. We also found out that Rufus wrote that alien book. Blah. Rufus wrote that book. Oh my god. I don't want to come near him. He has some weird ideas in his head. Acting like we are in some kind of hacking spree, we found out that Margaret has been talking to someone. Was trying to delete her messages and perhaps run away. Our next task was to determine who gave Sophie what for her present. I think I already know, but okay, that's the presents. Turns out Freddy completely forgot about that, and nothing got stolen.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
I then got lost for quite a bit, got caught collecting some missing clues all over the place. I saw that we were missing only 3 achievements at this point. After that discovery, I got to talk to Boris about Sophie.
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
No man, sorry. But breaking the news to him didn't make me as much interested as the achievement for walking all the bins over did. Let's kick over all the buckets, because I thought I had no purpose, but turns out it has. So that's exactly what I did next. After securing an achievement for that, I solved some key deductions. That was the last one. Kick over all the bins at the bus office. And they were where we found out that Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
Sophie was receiving threats? I needed to find out why.
And the main thing, which was that salamis were being illegally imported. Those deductions also granted us an achievement. Big performance for solving 10 deductions. That means we only have 1 achievement left. That's huge.
The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled.
I have no idea.
Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
Be quiet or else.
This
We then set our task to questioning everybody again.
was serious. I had to question all of the employees.
Again. Everybody except for Sophie gathered up in the kitchen where, after some confoundment, we talked about our new discovery, a smuggling conspiracy, and as we were at it, some workers began leaving the scene. Suspicious. After some time, I was all alone with Freddy.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
He wanted to become my assistant, so I gave him a very important task.
I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Creepy. While Freddy was doing great, we found Sophie's phone. It had some encrypted messages on it. I wondered what was the reason behind it. Taking a walk around the office, everyone's mood has been affected by the situation.
Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent.
As we walked in the boss's office again, he was nowhere to be found, and that allowed us to really investigate the family portrait on his wall. Turns out it was a safe. Who would have thought? Figuring out what was the code didn't take me long. There was a hint on it, and the code was basically the number of workers in each department. So customer service was 2, operating office was 1, and bus driver was 4. While rummaging through the safe, we got a hold of the server room key That's a room we haven't been to yet.
But wait. Here it is. The key for the server room.
I wonder, cause... And on my way to the new location, we met Laura and Boris in the reception. They were concerned for Sophie, as she left an alarming note on her desk. She suddenly quit her job and was never seen since? That wasn't like her, according to Lara at least.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
I don't think she left. Boris found her disappearance disturbing as well. I investigated the room some more, found a phone, and went through the reception computer. After not finding anything key there, it was time for detective business.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
The electrical sparks and tangled cables created a suffocating atmosphere. As if the air was condensed in this room. We definitely weren't supposed to be there. But that visit really exposed some truths about the case and about our Eugene McQuacklin.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
There was some shady side hustle going around here. Someone with not good knowledge of how the internet works was selling Bear Bus vouchers.
What's up with these Bear Bus vouchers on eBay?
Rufus really got mad at us for snooping around his off-limits area, but that wasn't important.
What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Snooping around, are we?
Maybe.
That room is strictly off limits.
Not for me.
I even put up posters.
Could have used a better font, man.
This is for important detective work.
Exactly.
Huh?
What was important, on the other hand, was finding out what happened to Sophie. Her disappearance couldn't have been natural. After interrogating folks, we finally got it. She has been kidnapped because she was about to snitch about the salami situation.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
We had to rescue her, and there was one more spot where we haven't been to. Freddy's desk. But the only info we got from there was that Freddy's obsessed with us. And detectives overall. I was then onto figuring out the whole vulture dilemma. It took me some time. I was too focused on salami. Happens a lot with me. But that was enough. We really needed to find out who was behind this all and where Sophie was being kept. That second thing didn't take long. But we needed to find out everything before confronting the bandit.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept!
I looked through all the evidence that we've collected and made my strong deduction. Manfred is the salami bandit because the salami bandits and his handwriting are identical. Manfred was the salami bandit all along! But there were even more deductions still waiting to be solved.
The salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus.
This revealed a whole roller coaster of accomplices. Boris, even Sophie. Almost everybody here had some shady thing going around. Let's just go and finally crack this case. After we found and let Sophie out, everybody came to the scene.
What's going on out here?
It's kind of a long story.
We, of course, made an amazing comment. We were really proud of it.
The one and only Duck Detective.
Eugene McQuacklin or whatever.
Read the room.
We're not in a room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
Finally! The whole salami mystery has been uncovered! The only thing left now was to point at the truly guilty ones and decide who to arrest. Manfred was definitely going down. He was the brains of the whole operation. There were no doubts in that.
He is the reason this all started in the first place.
Exactly.
Of course he should be arrested.
As for Sophie, I liked her at the beginning, but after finding out that she played Boris's feelings like she did, I had no more sympathy towards her.
She did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences.
I mean, getting kidnapped definitely sucks, but she had it coming. And poor Boris. He only got dragged into this whole fiasco because of his feelings for Sophie. You can't blame a man for having a soft spot.
Should Boris get arrested?
I won't get Boris arrested.
He didn't even realize what was happening.
And he likes Freddy, so Freddy can have friends.
I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone.
After making my decisions about everybody, it was time to break the news.
I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie!
Those news really made Manfred go wild. He had no remorse left.
And I do it again!
Okay.
Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I think you don't get along with your family though.
Everybody sure was happy that he was going down. He surely wasn't the best boss.
How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours?
That's Margaret's fault.
I doubled down on my opinion on Sophie as soon as she started blaming Boris and calling him names.
My God, he is such an idiot!
She got him into it, manipulated him into this. And then she still calls him an idiot. That's not...
And then Freddy said it. He said the thing!
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
But now,
And guess what? That gave us the Quack the Case achievement. Our last achievement needed for 100% completion. We did quack the case! Now, to close things up.
the truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
After that beautiful interruption, with a mention of Lady Justice, I was met with a tally of other players' decisions. I was actually appalled by the fact that more players arrested poor man Boris than they did Sophie.
What? Less players decided to arrest Sophie than Boris? I didn't know.
But not everybody has good judgment, I guess.
And the credits. My god, this game was fun. It took me like 2 hours to beat it.
And I think we have all the achievements.
Yeah, I got all the achievements. What's the not to like? The art was fun. I think I'm gonna draw something from it, like try to doodle. Really nice game.
And just like that, our salami journey was over. It was definitely an eventful one, filled with conspiracies and bad blood between workers, especially towards sweet little Fred. Speaking of Fred, We still had to get home somehow.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura.
Need a ride?
After some persuasion, we got in with Freddy. And he became our friend.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun! Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
So I
Great!
have here the keys.
Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I can be your sidekick.
Really great voice acting job. I'm going to be excited for this game. I had fun with this one. Thank you for watching if you watched, and I hope this video goes well and I edit it properly and come up with an idea for it so it just doesn't collect dust in my folders. Yeah, really nice game. Now it was the end for real this time. The salami journey was over, and overall I really liked this game. It was really fun, didn't take me too long to beat, unlike how long this video took me to edit. It's been 7 months, damn. Let me know how you liked the video in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. I want to make more content like this, and if you're gonna miss me here, you can follow me on here, 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 here. I have a lot of places you can follow me on. So take care, and I'll hopefully see you next time for when the DLC comes out. It's already come out by the time I'm editing this. I always be here making silly videos because that's what I like to do. And who knows, maybe we'll grow together.